What's going on, guys? I just got done finishing filming Snakebite. Yeah, thought it would be kind of interesting or maybe fun to go through each one of my trucks and tell you the modifications I've done to them. A good portion of them are pretty much stock. So yeah, let's see what we got. So far, I've filmed this guy, the Donko. He is completely stock. The only modifications I did is I just removed the bumpers. They tend to just get hung up a lot, so I just took them off. But other than that, he is completely stock. The Bronco from Panda Hobbies. Next up, we have Snakebite. He is also basically completely stock, other than the mounting of the body. What I did, if you've seen my other videos, I just used magnets. There's two up underneath the hood there. You can kind of see the stickers, and then one big one in the back that mounts to two screws back there. But yeah, so that's Snakebite. That Bigfoot right there. My lead mechanic to work on my Bigfoot truck in my Bigfoot garage. So yeah, that's those two. And then moving on to my C10, I changed him up a little bit. I basically retired my Deadbolt, which is right there, and I stuck the C10 body on the chassis instead. Changed some stuff around, put different shocks on it, from Power Hobbies. Hot racing bumper. Got some hot racing steering knuckles. I got the Power Hobbies axle housings, and yeah, and I did, obviously I still got the lights in there that I like to do. So yeah, that's my C10 now, guys. Still gonna be improving him quite a bit. I think I might actually change out the suspension links later, but yeah, that's my C10. Next up, we have my dad's Deadbolt, which is slightly modified. Obviously, the wheels and tires, actually, yeah, those are upgraded on my C10 too. I got the Rock Creepers from RC 4-wheel drive, and I got the stamped Beadlock steel wheels from RC 4-wheel drive. So with these, you can actually take the black hex out and put it on the front to give you that deep dish look, and it pushes the it gives you that offset. It helps with the stability of it going over stuff. It doesn't roll over as much. But getting back to my dad's Deadbolt, I got the stock tires I ordered from Axial. These are actually what comes stock on the C10. So I just took them with no foams. They don't have anything in them, and I put them on the Trio Beadlock rims, which I love. I love the Trio Beadlock rims. They're in my mind, they're the heaviest beadlock rims that you can buy. This style and this style I recently put on my Bigfoot. Yeah, these come in different colors, just like these. These are exactly the same as what are on Snakebite. They're just a different color combination. Yeah, and then those come in, like, I think they actually come in purple. They come in black, like a charcoal color, and yeah. So, and then next up on here, I got the Trio steering links, more hot racing knuckles. I got the Power Hobby shocks on there for my dad. This bumper is actually off of my Panda Hobbies Power Wagon, which is now Snakebite. So yeah, and then I did some lights for him up there too. Yep, that's a Deadbolt. This chassis is actually a Jeep Wrangler chassis, by the way. So if you look closely, you can see that the front tires are slightly forward and the rear wheels are slightly forward than normal. So yeah, And then this chassis obviously is a Deadbolt chassis. You can see how short the front steering linkages are, and look how long the back linkages are. So yeah, this is Deadbolt. Don't ask me why I didn't switch them, mainly because this is my original Deadbolt that I bought, and this is a Jeep Wrangler that I bought from my dad and turned into a Deadbolt because he really wanted the Deadbolt, but it was unavailable at the time. So yeah, that's what I did. And then next up we have my own creation. This is basically what I like to call my 1/32 scale, SCX 32 in my mind, because I had to shrink it up so much. If you look at the size difference from a stock Deadbolt to, yeah, he's definitely a lot smaller. And this guy's actually originated as another Deadbolt chassis. When this Deadbolt came available again, I bought it, which is why I got another Deadbolt body back there. That's what I used to build this with. I took the front steering links, or front suspension links, off the Deadbolt, which actually they didn't come on, they just stayed on. But then this setup, I believe, yeah, so these upper links are actually the front lower links off a Deadbolt, and these are actually the upper front lower links off I think it was the C10. Yeah, so yep, that's baby son of a digger. And then of course I got Aftermarket Shocks. These are an off-brand. I got them off Amazon. They're pretty much exactly the same as the Hot Racing and the Power Hobbies. Yeah, they're pretty sweet. And then I got some Super Swamper Thornbirds, which are pretty much look the best on this truck, I think. And then with the aluminum rims here. So yeah, everything else is stock except for the motor. If you watched my last series, I finally burnt up the stock motor in it. So yep, replaced that guy, got a tutorial on it. And then I also put the steering knuckles from Trio on here. So I got the steering knuckles in there, I got the steering linkages in there, and then I got the Trio diff covers. So I thought it would just be suit to do the Trio stuff on this, seeing as how it kind of originated as the Trio truck. I had that other plastic Gravedigger body on here that I took the decals off of, but yeah. And then I believe this little bumper bracket, which I'm using for lights, I thought that was Apex, but this one could actually, oh yeah, that's Apex bumper bracket, and I just used it for the lights. And then I put some lights in here. So, and then for mounting this body on here, what I did is I had to trim up some of like this thing. That's what initially mounts it to the toy that I bought to get this body. And this is cast aluminum too, by the way. So I just hacked that off. And then for the back, I used a combination of the Jeep Wrangler upper body mount and the Deadbolt lower body mount, and I just drilled holes in this little like metal cross member piece that goes across on the body, and it mounted right up nice. I sandwiched it in there, and then I got another diff cover from Trio on the back. So yeah, he's looking pretty good. I like him. And then coming up here next in my next video, I will be driving this guy on the course. So yeah, this is completely stock. This is my stepdad's. I got the wheels from Power Hobbies. They're the D. I actually ordered D50 or F55s or something like that, and I got these instead. But yeah, I didn't mind the look of them. I don't really know what the number is, but yeah, they're Power Hobby wheels, Beadlock wheels. And then I got the Rock Locks tires on there from RC 4-wheel drive. These things grip really well, guys. Once you get like using them for a while and you wash them a couple times. I actually use Dawn dish soap and a toothbrush, and I scrub them every time I get done with a series, and they come out looking pretty clean. That's what I did with the Thornbirds there. They just got a bunch of lint stuck to them, but yeah. So yeah, and then next up is my newest creation. I have Bigfoot. I believe, other than RC Sparks, I believe I'm the only one with a Bigfoot SCX 24. He actually hit RC Sparks' Bigfoot is actually I like better because it's like a limited edition. It came from like the U.S. Mint Bigfoot body. It's a Super Duty style body, and he put it on his Panda Hobbies Power Wagon chassis. So, but I believe the color scheme is pretty close to the exact same. This one is one I had off of a Scale glue together model that me and my dad used to do. Yeah, so he painted it up and put it all together for me. My dad is amazing when it comes to that kind of stuff. But this one, guys, is the most heavily modified truck. Not only did I put this body on there, which is held on by magnets again, and another Deadbolt body mount, literally just two-sided tape to the back in there. And then yeah, I got my lights going on all up in there, and then another magnet right there that goes down to that magnet there. And then obviously the biggest modification is my Surpass motor. So yeah, that will tell you that this originated as my C10. I changed a little bit of things around. I put different shocks on it, mounted them different. I put these bigger tires on it. They're not quite as big as the mud slingers, but they're pretty close to the same size. I don't know the name of them. I purchased them off of eBay, and they came with some 3D printed plastic rims. So yeah, obviously I just put the trio red ones on there that I've had for a while. But yeah, that's it in a nutshell. I also have the Fury Tech Lizard down there, ESC, that actually allows me to run a 3S LiPo with that ESC. So it increases the speed a little bit, not as much as what I was expecting it to do, but it does help with the overall top speed. It is still quicker than the Enduro and the Defender 90, but it's not quite as quick as the Axials. But I gotta love the slow car ability in this thing is just unreal. Check out my videos on it. Check out Upper Less videos, and 2FM RC, I think it is. He does a lot of work with the Outrunner motors. 2FM RC, I believe. Look at my my subscriptions in there. He's in there. But yeah, he's the one that really kicked off the Surpass motor installs, I think. So yeah, that's my Bigfoot. I think it's kind of cool. It did have some aerials on here for flags, but I ran through one of my tunnels and it lopped them off. Yeah, so I gotta get them back on there and try to figure a way to get some different ones up there, ones that are more flexible. And then yeah, my lights. I'm gonna be putting more lights in here too. So as I'm babbling it on and on and on and on and on and on, but whatever. This is all about having fun, and I'm having fun. So this, as you all know, is my Element Enduro or Element Enduro. It's pronounced both ways, but my Element Enduro 24, completely stock. Other than I pushed the bumper out a little bit with some wood screws, and then that's actually I had to steal the servo out of here because I blew one up on one of my other trucks before my shipment of servos came in. So that's actually a axial servo in there. It works all right for right now. And then I actually took and lowered the shocks on the shock mounts. Yeah, I just got some bad lighting here, guys. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. So you can kind of tell where the stock holes are, those 3 holes on the top. I just drilled a new one below the one in there. And yeah, it raised it up a good amount, so now I can actually put a little bit taller tire on there, which these are extremely taller than that of stock. Not extremely taller, but they're definitely taller. So yeah, definitely helps out a lot. Gets that diff up off the ground a little bit, because these things, just like the Defender 90, they have really crappy ground clearance underneath there. It sits so low, and those things are so huge. So yeah, that's all the modifications I've done to this one. So yeah, that is it in a nutshell, guys. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. It's kind of a I'm bored kind of thing. I wanted to do a video, so there you go. There's a little bit of information on my trucks. Yeah, hit the subscribe button. There'll be another video coming out tonight, actually. Snakebite will be posted. So yeah, check that out. We'll take it easy, guys. Bye.